This isn't advice, this is information. Legally, I don't like saying advice. Kevin Hart said no. That's why I say information. If I phrase it that way, it's very hard to sue me. You can tell I've been sued a lot.
What's the one moment you thought, I made it?
The biggest example of that would probably be my first performance at Madison Square Garden. I want to say that was Let Me Explain.
Throughout my show, you're gonna see a bunch of pointless fire.
Everything was happening so fast at that time. You looked up, you got hundreds of thousands of tickets sold in just New York alone. That was the moment where I was like, okay, wow, this is my coming of age moment.
You think it's a game? This show's gonna be hot.
Is there one aspect of your life that your 17-year-old self would be surprised by?
I think all versions of young me would just be surprised at how far I came. I'm a kid from North Philadelphia, 15th and Erie Avenue, so I'm not really supposed to be here. I think I'm extremely lucky and fortunate enough to have gotten out of that at an early age, and I was able to see that there's so much more shit out there. But if you don't get to see that, then all you know is what you're around.
What's the one thing that propelled you?
Stupidity. I never thought about comedy. I never thought about being a comedian. I got lucky within my ignorant decision to find the opportunity to go and perform at an amateur night comedy club based off of suggestions from others. After doing that, then the light bulb goes off and it's, oh my God, oh, this is what I want to do. Oh, this would be great. So now I'm excited about something that I never knew about, so my ignorance put me in that position.
What's a lesson that you learned from your mom that you want to pass down to your kids?
I think the biggest thing would be commitment. When you say you're going to do something, try your best to finish and do, and understand that words are just words without action. Nothing in life is given. The things you want out of life, you got to put into it. But I think my biggest want is just for them to understand that you're happier with yourself when there's a return on something based off of the work that you did to it or for it. There's a feel-good attached to that.
Was there one moment where you realized you'd moved from being a student to a teacher?
I think there's a moment where you realize that you're an actual comic. 1000% surgical with the craft. When it comes to telling a joke, you understand that there needs a beginning, middle, and an end, that the punchline and the payoff have to fulfill the engaging atmosphere that you've created.
Is there anything that Kevin, the comedian, has done that Kevin, the businessman, wouldn't approve of?
The earlier days where I was able to be a lot more raw, risky, because comedy was pretty much a say what you want and get a reaction field. In today's time, that's not the case. So I can't be the comedian of old while conducting the type of business that I'm trying to conduct today.
What was the one hardest challenge about making that transition from comedian to businessman?
It's much easier to be in front of the camera. Action, perform, do the job, read my lines, cut, it's done. I'm a work for hire, I go home. The responsibilities are different when you're a part of the business, because the job is handling a budget, shooting, developing material with said budget, getting notes on material, shaping it, molding it to fit the partner's perspective or wants or needs, then releasing it, hoping to get the engagement that you need so that you can get an ROI that allow you to do the same but bigger so that you can scale up. Every day there is a problem, but you have to have a mind that's strong enough to be a part of the solve.
Is there one business leader that you look up to?
There's a lot of people that act as mentors. Michael Rubin is one. Mark Cuban, another good friend of mine, that's a great example. But for the actual entertainer that's been able to shift and curate business behind the camera, it's not many. Oprah has done amazing things. Hove, another amazing mind that I'm able to pick apart. Tyler Perry, another amazing business mind. We're all kind of operating in a space of success, but a couple of us have actually got to the sun.
What's the one thing you look for in a collaborator or a partner?
Passion. I don't want to work with anybody that doesn't want to work themselves. I'm not looking to force opportunities on people. I'm looking to help people. I'm looking to match your energy. And if your energy is high and mine's is high, well, the chances of us coming up short are very slim. So, who checks those boxes?
Is there one piece of advice that you would never take?
I think advice is subjective. You should take it all, you should listen to it all. What's right for one doesn't mean it's right for you, but it's information. So not taking information is ridiculous. Make mistakes. You only learn from them. They're minor setbacks for major comebacks. So I'm a firm believer in the gamble. Just because you did it wrong once doesn't mean it's over. Just means it's a chance to go back to the drawing board and try it again, that's all.
What's one piece of financial advice that you swear by?
I wish I had the best financial advice for you. You're gonna fuck it off. You're gonna make mistakes. The biggest thing that I would say is just make sure you acquire assets along the way. Give yourself a safe key. Give yourself some things where if it all were to go bad, I can turn this in, or I can sell this, or I can leverage. Put yourself in a position to barter based off of assets that you've acquired. That's the only information I would give you.
What's the one thing you would say to the haters?
It's okay. Like, it's not that serious. I don't like every movie I watch. I don't like every singer. I don't like every rapper. I understand. But then I also know like there's this crazy volume of people all over the world that have bought tickets and still buy tickets to go see Kevin Hart. So if I got an amazing support group, I say thank you guys for the support and thank you guys for the love. And until that changes, I'm still saying thank you. And even when that does change, I say thank you for an amazing ride.